class, welcome to digital class. Today we are studying agric science and the topic is farm insects. The subtopic is useful but harmful farm insects. Yes, there are insects that are useful and equally harmful to crops. Okay, we are going to be listing them and learning how they are useful and equally harmful. Number one on the list is bee. We all know what bee is. If you don't know bee, I know you've licked honey, or you've seen honey, or you've heard of honey. We know how sweet honey is, right? If you want to describe anything that is sweet, you will say it's sweet like honey. Yes, that bee that produces honey is very, very harmful. Okay? It can sting you to death if you don't know it today. It can sting you to death. All right? That is why it's useful and equally harmful. It produces honey that we consume. All right? And the harmfulness there is that it can sting you to death. Number two is termites. Termites enrich soil but destroys farm crops with their mouth parts. Yes, they can, with their tiny mouth, they can kill no matter how big the crop is. They will keep biting it small till they consumes it. And how they enrich soil is when they die. All right, their remaining, okay, fertilizes the soil. Number three is ants. Ant provides air to soil by making opening in soil. They also bite people and kill young animals with their mouth parts. Yes, ant makes hole on the soil that enables air and sun penetrate to whatsoever that is planted. Yes, with that same mouth they use in making hole, they use it in biting. When that ant, if you've seen ants, you know some of them are very tiny and some of them are a little bit bigger than the tiny ones. If they sting you with their tiny mouth, it will keep inching you. Okay, that is where it's harmful and useful. It's useful to soil, but it is equally harmful to human. Number four is grasshopper. Grasshopper provides protein but also destroys crops by eating up leaves and stem of the crops. We all know what leaf is, all right, and we know what stem. Stem is the body of the crop. Okay. So a grasshopper can eat up the stem of the crop that will make the crop not to produce anything. Okay, and human, some people, I will not generalize it now. Some people consume this grasshopper. You can ask mommy or daddy to throw more light on it. Yes, they consume. They will fry. They will catch, after catching it, gathering it. They will fry it and consume it. When they consume it, all right, the end produce after consumption is protein. Okay, so that is why here says provides protein but also destroys crops by eating up leaves and stem of the crops. Okay, it destroys crops, but when consumes, the end produce is protein. Okay, so what did I say the topic of today's lesson is? I said is farm insects, and the subtopic is useful but harmful farm insects. And I said some insects are both useful and harmful to crop. Number one is bee. Number two is termites. Number three is ants. And number four is what? Grasshopper. This is your homework. Homework is list 4 other insects that are useful and harmful to the crop. As you can see here, I said other insects. It shows that the insects it didn't end in those 4 that we listed here. There are other insects. Okay, so you're going to list them and you list them 4 of them that are useful and harmful to crop. Thank you and see you in the next class.